6:16 now. All this week we are exploring a river town where you can really find something fun for anybody in the family.
Sometimes all of that can actually be found in the same building. So this morning, Matt Hamill has taken us road tripping to Burlington.
In a town known for its Serpentine Street in Snake Alley and maybe the most impressive Iowa bridge to span the mighty Miss, you would expect an area steeped in history. And from steamboats to stained glass ceilings, you wouldn't be disappointed in what used to be the local library.
City sold the Des Moines County Historical Society the building for $1. And we transitioned into what we now know as the Heritage Center.
A massive building with a flag-filled rotunda that's jam-packed with outstanding exhibits. Right now, one dedicated to the heritage of Native Americans, including a beaded cap from the great Sauk war chief Black Hawk, who once traveled this area. But it's the world of Catfish Corners that captures the kids, playing in a log cabin complete with washing machine, herding cows, picking corn, and using their imaginations.
Hands-on learning. They absolutely enjoy it. And really you won't find any technology in there. So from, I'd say, 2 to 12, they just love it.
Downstairs for adults, there's the Bart Howard room. You might not recognize the face, but you know his work.
Bart Howard wrote Fly Me to the Moon, which of course everyone knows, first song played on the moon.
Fly me to the moon, let me play up there with those stars.
Always playing on the old Zenith radio, the hometown kid worked with some of the best singers in the world. His room is dedicated to preserving cabaret music with performances throughout the year.
In other words, I love you.
Looking to the west, a skyline of steeples, and to the east, an amazing view of the muddy Mississippi. Hunter's Moon hike to the tower is a 6-story climb to raise money for school field trips.
They love it. They love it. It's such a beautiful view, and the fact that it's rarely accessible, well, they appreciate it.
A less physical trip just up the street brings you to the Phelps House, another heritage site filled with all the history of a grand Victorian home. Longtime museum manager Jim Hunt will crank up the music box and play you a tune to tour by. The 1851 home is incredibly unique because all of the furnishings from the parlor to the bedrooms and all of the clothing is original, donated by the family.
It's marvelous. When you walk in here, you're walking back in time. You're joining the Garrett and Phelps families.
Even this simple-looking bookshelf has a story because of the kid who designed and built it. William Frawley, better known as Fred Mertz on the old I Love Lucy show, grew up in Burlington. But the attraction that most kids and adults just can't pass by is up here on the top floor. The doctor is in at the Medical Memories Room, once the site of a hospital where having a baby costs $25. Visitors take a long, hard look at the field surgeon's amputation kit from the First World War and what we like to call the history of bedpans. And before you leave, make sure you read the writing on the wall.
There's also a letter signed by Florence Nightingale up there, so that's incredible.
The Phelps House and the Heritage Center are must-stops that give you an incredible look at the earliest history in Iowa. We'll put a link to both on our website. We're road tripping in Burlington. I'm Matt Hamill.